This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers on Sunday Night Primetime.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey. We're not set.
In motion, that's Thornton. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
Down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Gino to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Intended for Dante.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready. 90%.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. That one caught by Tucker. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
They run out of the gun with Genty. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
There we go,
Bowers the man in motion. On 2nd down, Smith. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Tuesday.
From the gun, it's Gino. That's into the hands of Thornton. His 1st catch here in this AFC title game, And it's a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Bowers, the man in motion. On 1st down is Smith. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. On the ground, it's Genty. And he will score! Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jackson now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Grenade! Run! 21. Grenade!
Herbert with a throw on this first play. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
You know, so they don't connect here, Mike, but I kind of like the early message because now as a defense, they have to understand that even if we have this guy covered, one of the best players in the entire league, this quarterback's going to continue to give him a chance at the ball. So not only do we have to cover him, we have to contest and make a play on every throw.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Set. Grenade! Ready!
He gets this one complete to Johnston.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Grenade! Run! Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And open down the field, that's Harris. And he'll be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Chargers.
That one good for 29.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Herbert takes the lead, decides to hang on.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Third and 6. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, LA.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great example. He's not able to secure the interception, but the next best thing is he gets his hand on the ball, and it falls harmlessly incomplete.
On the give, it's Harris. And he's into the end zone. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come out with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. Crazy. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, hey.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
A second down throw for Smith. Open man is Horton. He's got it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Vegas.
First down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
First and 10.
Here we go.
running right. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
Hey, let's go Sunday.
Here's Smith. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Man in motion here is Tucker. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Raider first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
On the bootleg, it's Smith. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
At the 23-yard line.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Smith. They try to set up the screen to Mostert.
Just a little slow developing on that screen play there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
This is 3rd and 6. Man in motion here is Tucker. So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Smith. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
In motion is Myers. Here's Genty. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal.
Ready. 390%.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Chargers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
On play action. Now Herbert. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's second
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Camp it.
Now it's the rookie, Omarion Hampton. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Really well executed counter run there, Mike. And what you're trying to do anytime on these misdirection schemes is you're trying to get these linebackers that might play at a 4.5 speed to maybe play at a 4.7 speed. The hesitation, not understanding exactly where the ball's going to end up, gives you an advantage offensively, just like we saw there.
Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
He'll get this count to the left flat. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Lion.
On the handoff, it's Harris. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Another run here with Harris. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Set. 380. 180. 180. Ready.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert moving to his right. He'll try to run for it. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, but he's got it. He's picked up the first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
On first down, Herbert. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one.
It's now 2nd
And it'll lead
and
to
10.
a 2nd down.
Set. 380. Set.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot.
What is it?
Try to run for it with Harris. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
A gain of 10 yards.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
And goal to go.
Set. 380. Go.
They'll run with Harris. And he's in! Najee Harris, touchdown Chargers. He is shining in his postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
14. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Mostert now to return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, set.
Bowers, the man in motion. Gino now on 1st and 10. Going to get that complete. Jacoby Myers. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. It's a first down completion of 7 yards.
At the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready to get up. We're good.
Bowers, the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henry.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Set. Kappa.
They run it over center with Harris. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 yards.
Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Charger first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Captain trying to work inside. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was brought down
Now timeout Vegas. That is their second.
A gain of a yard.
And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At the 17-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Two minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Back with more of the AFC Championship game after this. Their first two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. Here's Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and goal.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal. And he'll take it on in. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, LA. Point after now from Dicker. He gets it to go. Chargers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
14. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Mostert now to return. Low. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. That's into the hands of Fulton. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. So a big one there to start the drive. A gain of 66 yards.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the second time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, at the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6.
Here's a run. And he'll take this one in. Ashton Jenkins. Touchdown, Vegas. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
His kick is good. That ties the game at 21 apiece.
So back to level after the touchdown and time for the kickoff. The return starts from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Herbert to throw. We'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Set. Home to troops right. Delta.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Another catch there for Johnston. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Kappa.
Throwing again, Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. They'll stop the clock at 24 seconds to go until halftime.
First down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal.
Kappa. Set.
Now Herbert again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Herbert to the air again. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd and goal.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
Set. Lion. Ready.
We'll try to run with Hampton. And he will get into the end zone. Lamarian Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion. I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
21. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Mostert now to return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They're just going to run it here up the middle. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Pistol here for Herbert. He's got his tight end, Arande Gadsden the second. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
3rd down, they need 5.
Set.
To his right.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Smith to throw. That one incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. But sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On the handoff, this is Genty. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Going to lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and long. Man in motion here is Tucker. From the gun, it's Gino. Open man is Thornton. He's got it. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. The Raiders send their punt team out. That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
21. Check it out.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Jamal Adams with the good coverage, able to break that one up for the defense.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Throwing right. That's Johnston. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 9.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
There we go. 390%.
Bowers, the man in motion. Smith to throw on 1st down. Down Henry. In there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
6 yards.
Certain guys just have a knack for making splash plays, and I don't even think you can really coach it. I mean, this guy, first he has a pick, now a sack. He comes up with a fumble recovery, Mike. He's getting the football equivalent of a hat trick, and there's no mistake about it. This guy is balling.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
There we go. Throw it.
To throw. Smith. The throw out wide. It's caught. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
17 yards.
17 yards on that connection. 1st down, Vegas.
Here we go. Hey. 390%.
They try the zone read. It's Smith on the keeper. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
So after the loss on 1st, Here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And 3rd down coming up.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Smith from the gun on 3rd down. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
3 yards on the play.
The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. To the goal line and in. Ray Tucker. Touchdown Raiders.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them. And when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Play action now. It's Herbert. That's complete. It's Rad McCarthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
1st down.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Set. Kappa. Ready.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Big J.J. Pajees in there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Delta, stop.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Going over the middle, this one is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 19
A 19-yard pickup there. And the Chargers
first down.
have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the give, it's Harris. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On first down, right back to him. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Second and a yard. They'll try to run it with Harris. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end.
And 4.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. And he's in. Touchdown Chargers. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Man in motion here is Tucker. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Bowers, the man in motion. Working out of the gun. Smith. That's caught. Left side by Bowers. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Bowers, the man in motion. On the ground, it's Genty. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. Throwing is Smith. Finding his tight end, Mayer. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter.
A first down throw for Smith. They're called in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Jackson now to return it, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Herbert now on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Third down, 3 to go. Perfect. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. A pickup there of 13. First down, LA.
13 yards on the play.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Delta.
On the handoff, it's Harris. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Tackling at the 25-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
380. Get out. 380. Get out. Motion.
Forced out left.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Third and 7.
Kappa. Ready.
Now it's Herbert. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. Gino to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. Man in motion here is Tucker. Off the play fake, it's Smith. That is inside the 30. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. What a game. This has been back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Chargers 38.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Jackson now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ready, run! Set. Ready, run! Ready!
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. He's inside the 35. And strong running there as they're finally able to bring him down. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 36 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Ready, run!
On play action, it's Herbert. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Set. Ready, run! Set.
Now Herbert's throwing on second down. This one complete right side to Harris. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, run! Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man. Set.
Harris. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Don't stop. Hey, OP. Kill. Go.
They'll drop to throw. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Down. 60 red. 60 hut.
Lance. A pass taken in by Harris. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Okay, ready? Set, ready. Black 40. Set.
They'll go. It's Hampton. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. The Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll go again with Genty, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
On third down, they go with Genty. The Chargers will use their third and final timeout. The stop has come just over a minute to play in this one.
It's now 4th down.
The Raiders have their punt team out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. Couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Set.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trey Harris, the intended receiver there, and it'll be 3rd down.
Set. Ready.
Throwing, Herbert. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory. Down to a knee here, and cue the celebrations. They are on their way to the Super Bowl. So this one, a win for the Raiders, as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy. They are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from SoFi.